Hey guys, and today we'll be looking at some examples using the PT or Pythagorean theorem. Okay, now let's just start right away. Okay, we'll start with these two questions first. Let's look at the first one. Let's look at the first one up top right here. So I have A and B being 4 and 3, and we have to find out C. So we can do this using the Pythagorean theorem by replacing A and B with 3 and 4 and then taking the square roots of both sides. So we can say 3 squared plus 4 squared is equal to C squared. And then we can say 9, I didn't write a 9 right. Okay, 3 squared is going to be equal to 9 plus 4 squared is going to be equal to 16. That's going to be equal to C squared. And now we can say that 9 plus 16 is going to be equal to 25. That's going to be equal to C squared. We take the square root of both sides. We get 5 because the square root of 25 is 5, and the square root of C squared is just C. And that gives you 5 is equal to C. Now let's go on to the next one. 7. So now we have to find B or A, whichever one you could call it. You could swap these two if you want. So now we have to find that. So what we can do is replace one of these sides with 5 squared plus we can say this is B squared, and we can say that is equal to 7 squared. Now let's simplify it. We have 25 plus B squared is equal to 49. And now we can take away 25 from both sides. 25 minus 25 is just equal to 0. So on the left side, all we have is B squared. And 49 minus 25 is equal to 24. And that is our answer, and we take the square root of both sides. We get B is equal to the square root of 24. So we can just replace the question mark with the principal square root of 24. And we are done with those two examples. I'll just do one more example and then we can be done with this. For our last two examples, we have 9 as our hypotenuse, we have 5 as one of these sides, and then we have to find out B. I'm just going to call it B. Okay, so we can now substitute. So we have 5 squared plus, I'm just going to call it B squared. That's going to be equal to 9 squared. Now if we multiply it all out, we get 25 plus B squared is equal to 81. Okay, we subtract 25 from both sides. 25 minus 25 is going to be equal to 0. And we are left with just B squared on the side. And 81 minus 25, if you do your math correct, that should be 56. And we take the square root of 56, and it does not have a whole number square root. So we take the square root of both sides and we get B squared, B is equal to the principal square root of 56. And that's it. Now let's go on to the second example. Again, now we have to figure out the hypotenuse. So 4 squared plus 5 squared is equal to C squared. 4 squared is equal to 16 plus 25, because that's 5 squared, and then that is going to be equal to C squared. 16 plus 25 is 41. And now, so we take the square root of both sides. You get C is going to be equal to, C has got to be equal to the square root of 41. And we are done for today. Bye bye. See you.